this is a very special video for our friend Andy. Andy is a die-hard JDM sports car fan. He's located in California, United States, and he's got some of the best collection JDM sports cars that you can think about in the United States of America. And this time, in this video, we'd like to present you some of the latest shipments that we are about to have delivered to Andy in California, United States. And those cars, as you can see behind me, Nissan Skyline Hakosuka. This is actually the car that made what Skyline is today, guys. When the Hakosukas came out, guys, they were hailed as the best JDM sports car ever made. When they were manufactured in early 1970s, within the timeline of 3 years, they won 50 consecutive racing tournaments, and they were absolutely legend. Guys, right with this car, we're also shipping him another absolute legend car. Andy, I know you're super excited about this one. And this one is Honda S2000, guys, from this year, 2025. Those cars become USA import legal. And this one is extraordinarily special because it's been completely redone, retuned as a J Racing complete car. Guys, we will get into the more details of this car pretty soon. But before we get into the details, I'd like to give a quick shout out for another legend. And this car is also USA import legal from this year, and that is Tommy Mäkinen Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 6. And guys, those cars were also manufactured in, starting from actually year 2000. Tommy Mäkinen, we all know Tommy Mäkinen, absolute iconic rally car racer. And this car was named after him, and only 2,500 units in all color or so in existence exist. And he wanted the one to be white, very special. We have the new decals and everything already in the car, prepared for him. And Andy, my friend, we are super excited to have all of them delivered to you. Now let's get into the details of all cars we are about to ship out to Andy. And let me start with all iconic Hakosuka. You look at the car, how lovely she is. It's hard to believe that this thing is 54 years old, as it's manufactured in 1971, when those cars became absolute icon of the world. Of course, they are two-door. A lot of you might be thinking, hey, this is probably Hakosuka GTR that was on the 2000 models ever manufactured. But guys, those cars are extraordinarily special. But we have very look-alike ones as well, and they're called Hakosuka GTX. They are GTR replicas, almost identical cars except for a few modifications, important modifications, which we will get to the details pretty soon. Looking at the car, first things first, car looks absolutely beautiful. Exterior of the car, very much stock, just like Andy wanted. Those wheels, Watanabe wheels, look absolutely beautiful on the car. And this thing drives really, really awesome. Andy reached out to us saying, hey, Dustan, we were talking, just like all the time we do. Like, why don't you help me find one of those Hakosukas? In short, there was one dealer just posted a special Hakosuka for sale in Shizuoka, Japan. And you were like, Andy, what about this one? He's like, go get it, man. We go out there, check out the car in person. Car is absolutely stunning. And Andy is like, that car, then mine. Get it for me, ship it to me ASAP. With that being said, after a month or so, his Hakosuka Skyline is ready to be shipped to California, United States pretty soon. Looking at the car, something that I easily notice, and that is genuine spoiler is missing. A lot of people prefer the car without the spoiler, but of course, a lot of people do, including myself, prefer the spoiler as well. Andy was also interested, but in this time we did not get it installed for him, and I am looking forward to Andy have some extra photos of the car once you give some extra love and care on the car, once the spoiler and everything else installed up. And guys, as you guys follow us, as you guys watch our movies all the time, we actually do not specialize in cars like this, for example, Hakosuka, although we love them so much, and like this S2000, which is J Racing complete car, very special one this time. We specialize actually in those Nissan Skyline GTRs, GTR 34s, best, most iconic JDM sports car ever made. But guys, upon your custom requests, just like Andy did, we can always look for, search for, find, inspect, and if you're happy with the price, if you're happy with the condition, we can have any kind of JDM sports cars, including European sports car, delivered to you at any part of the world. With that being said, that was a quick shout out for Andy's Hakosuka, special custom search, found and about to be delivered to him in California, United States of America. Guys, check out the interior. Every time I open the door, first thing I like to do is smell it. This smell is so fresh. I'm not making this shit up. It smells beautiful. Car is complete stock interior. Maybe we want to show everyone how it looks so far. The way car opens, the way it shuts, the seats, doors, dashboard, steering wheel, everything is original and it is super awesome. It comes with the air conditioning system as well. Now, with that interior, quick video being hit, let's pop up the hood. Okay, guys, when the Skylines first made just like this, the Prince, by the way, and Hakosuka is just like that, so is Kim Mary. Their bonnet opened the other way around, which is pretty cool. Voila, take a look, guys. Guys, I can look at this thing all day long, but this legendary, ladies and gentlemen, KGC10 chassis Hakosukas come with a very special engine, and that is L20, very special 120 PC engine. This thing goes 6,000 RPM, absolutely lovely engine. And when you drive this thing, what I love about the most is that you have always this gasoline smell coming to your face. And this is one of the best feelings of driving classic car ever. That's the reason why in this video, not that, I like to take this one out for a quick test drive with all of you. And before we do that, let's take a quick look at this very special, highly thought after S2000 as well, as those cars are just USA import legal, and that is of course J Racing complete car. S2000 looking absolutely beautiful. Guys, believe it or not, anything and everything has been completely redone by J Racing on this particular car. It's a complete car. And we put this car up for sale on our website as actually twice cheaper than the price of what it costs to get this upgrades done alone. So when we put this car up for sale, Andy was looking at it, I was like, Dustin, do you realize that the parts and upgrades on this particular car alone cost twice the price of what you listed the actual car for sale? And this car was absolutely one of the favorite cars we have ever sold at the shop, and she is looking absolutely immaculate. Just earlier, we were taking her out for a quick test drive around the shop, bring it from our Soko lot as well at the same time, and the car was going. That was really good performance. Right, Zafar? What you say? Andy, quick note for you, my friend. I think, and we think, the wheels are a little bit too big size for this particular car. So over time, you might consider actually putting a maybe 1 inch smaller wheels, because when you turn the wheels all the way, it's slightly touching the wheel arches inside. So that's why maybe over time, once you import the car to California, the United States, you might want to consider that. With that being said, guys, take a look at the exterior of the car before we take a look at the interior. Full J Racing complete aero body kit on it, looking pretty awesome. Paint is immaculate condition, not even a scratch on the car. Beautiful. You know, I am totally in love with this particular car. Aero kit on it looks pretty good. Now let's take a look at the interior of the car. Of course, because it's a complete car, she comes with, of course, protective inside cages. I mean, the roll cages inside. And when you sit on it, on those Recaro seats, wow, seats more feel like it's hugging you, you know what I mean? And this, show everyone how strong this is. Roll bars actually look really well done. Basically how they installed this at J Racing is that they completely attached it to the frame of the car. Very strong. You can be going on this car really fast, and God forbid if there's anything and the car is flopping and everything else, you're gonna be just fine, my friends. Look at the cluster of the car, guys. 66,592 kilometers on the clock on this beautiful S2000, and comes with, of course, turbo timer kit. And this thing drives so good, and sounds so good, bro. You will be blown away. Oops. And a lot of times when it comes to those particular Honda S2000s, guys, it's really hard to find well-built cars like that. Just a few of them, I think, on existence when it comes to complete J Racing cars just like that, S2000. And voila. Take a look at the engine compartment, guys. Wow. we actually make a carbon, the cooling panel just like this. But this car being a complete car by J Racing team, I'm not sure where they did this made, but look at this. Wow, air intake. It looks absolutely beautiful. So the airflow cooling system on the car, when you are going really fast on this particular car, air is expected to go in from this particular duct, and all the way here, airflow goes to the intake manifold, and of course that is connected to the engine. When J Racing worked on the car, guys, anything and everything had to be complete on this particular car, and of course they rebuilt the whole driveline and engine system of the car as well. Since I'm not the expert in Hondas, I might not be the one who's going to tell you a lot about it, but guys, it's going to take years, if not years, to build a car like that. We just finished building a special GTR 34 V-Spec in midnight purple 3-color in collaboration with Garage Yoshida and Mines, and that is this one, as you guys can see, one of its kind in the world, guys. This is a quick shout out video for this beautiful KR4 GTR 34 V-Spec as well. We soon, although the car is super clean body chassis to start with, we are going to completely restore this thing. It Garage Yoshida #1, and #2, of course, we are going to put special engine, redo the interior, and the exterior as well is going to be completely repainted, by the way, Garage Yoshida. So stay tuned, we'll be making more movies about that. And with that being said, with the Honda S2000 looking absolutely beautiful right there, I want to give a quick shout out on this beautiful JDM sports car, and that is, guys, Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 6. Only Lancer Evolution 6 came as a Tommy Mäkinen edition to celebrate their winnings at the tournaments as the best rally car ever made. They actually named their driver as the name of the car, Special Edition. Guys, this car is very special. If you wanted, I mean, a lot of, including myself, no offense Andy, prefer the red edition, Tommy Mäkinen, and that was the car actually that made what, I mean, that is what Tommy Mäkinen also stands for. But there are a lot of people like special white colors as well, and in the case of Andy, he wanted special one. Here's the white Tommy Mäkinen Lancer Evolution 6, about to be delivered to you, Andy, to California, United States of America, and we are super happy to have her safely delivered to you. The car, guys, to start with, is accident free, just like all the other cars that we sell usually here at the shop at Garage Defend and JDM Global, of course. And the car looks beautiful inside out, and this, guys, comes with a very special upgrade from our shop. And before we talk about the upgrade, let me hide that, guys. Let me show you something very specific to Tommy Mäkinen, and that is, of course, the seats. The Tommy Mäkinen Lancer Evolution 6 come with the special Tommy Mäkinen seats, and I love those seats. A lot of people reach out to me saying, hey, can you help me find the cleaner version of the seats? Because over time, this part and this part of the seats can get ripped. And with that being said, I want to talk to you about a very special upgrade we have done on this beautiful Tommy Mäkinen. Special for you, Andy, and that is Garage Defense Special Carbon Steering Wheels. Yay! Guys, we've been manufacturing a lot of cool carbon products, as you guys understand. We have our iconic, world iconic cooling panels for Skyline 34s, 33, 32s, and many other JDM sports cars. And on top of that, we've been also making very special carbon design, as you guys can see that, steering wheels. One of the issues with R34, or particularly Lancer Evolution 4, 5, 6 steering wheels, which is all the same, over time, it kind of, the steering wheels get, like, you know, scratchy or really bad in condition, rough in shape. That's why we came up with a special steering wheel design to rebuild the steering wheel on top with this carbon additions and making the car look really, really awesome. And in this steering wheel, of course, the red stitches match perfectly with the seats, so as the cluster on the car looks beautiful. And just earlier we were driving this particular car as well, and guys, this thing drives really, really awesome. As extra upgrades for you, Andy, I know you're watching this movie because I'm making this movie special for you, my friend. We did some extra works on it just before the delivery of the car, and that is, guys, the engine plate cover, right, just like this. And Andy, my friend, we got this one installed. It's gonna be a good surprise for you, and I'm sure you're gonna like this thing big time. We did some extra refreshments on it, and of course, just like we all do all the time on other over. Look at that guy. What is he doing, Zafar? Guys, this thing is happening here at JDM Global. Having a good time. Just like all the time it happens with our cars, what we do with our cars, I'm getting confused, is we refresh up the car, change the engine oil, and refresh the coolant and everything else. And exactly has been done on the car. So Andy, stay tuned. Guys, with that being said, talking about all the special JDM sports car we're about to ship out to our great friend Andy in California, let's wrap up this movie and take this beautiful Nissan Skyline Hakosuka GTX GTR replica for a quick test drive and feel how she drives on the road. You guys ready? Zafar, you ready, bro? Let's do it. Oh my goodness. Okay, the seatbelt is actually very much different in Hakosukas, where it does not come from that side. And I think when those Hakosukas were made, seatbelts did not come from the other side, which is awesome. Oh my goodness. I am so excited, guys. You don't get to drive Hakosuka every day. And I tell you what, let's go. Woo-hoo-hoo! Dang, I just realized, guys, as I start driving the car, those Hakosukas did not have a lot of systems that we enjoy every day. And with that being said, guys, the steering wheel of this Hakosuka is a lot more stiffer to turn than GTRs, because when Nissan made those cars, they didn't have those hydraulic systems or whatever that makes your steering wheel turn so easy. Yeah, right? Guys, look at the interior, man. Oh my goodness, look at the radio systems on the car. Everything is genuine, looking beautiful, bro. Wow. You got the ETC system as well. This thing is a lot of fun, I tell you what. Wow, glove boxes. They put the Datsun special shift note right here. Looks beautiful. This thing is genuine as it can get. 53-year-old e-brake system right here, working pretty good. And of course, another upgrade they had on this particular car, of course, the previous owner, the radio, right? Although this is a CD player, still pretty old, like 20 years old probably. But you know, I guess he was not oiled to use the genuine radio of Hakosuka, I guess. Look at the door. Wow. Look at this, bro. You know, whoa, this thing works really awesome. Of course, we tested it. But again, bro, like, I don't know, probably like 20 years ago, last time I did this thing, you know what I mean? But of course, and I meant regularly, because back in, I don't know, 1990s, we used to have still a lot of cars like that. Of course, time to time, we get Hakosukas, Camaris. I remember shipping special Camry cars to our friends in the United States, Trap Team, Hakosukas as well. We do find them, search for them, and deliver them on special consignee-based searches and stuff like that, just like we are doing for Andy. But I mean, it's always, fun to remember good old days and use this thing instead of just going like, you know what I mean? So, guys, I'm excited. Let's do this. Zafar, you know what just happened as I was driving this car? Because I'm so used to GTRs and modern cars, I was like looking at the sides and like, where's the rear mirrors? This car doesn't have rear mirrors. But then I'm like, right there it is. Come on. It's always fun. Yeah? Overall, although the car is 53 years old, this car has been restored before, I think. She drives pretty good. Look, the brakes. Brakes really good, actually. Guys, I have to tell you something. This car is not like a regular car, so the way she drives is a lot more different than a lot more modern Skyline GTRs, I tell you that. It's a whole new world, whole new experience, but it feels awesome. Andy, and it's been a great pleasure to source you this car, my friend. I can't wait to have her delivered to you in, when is it, February or early March 2025, which is about a month and a half away from now. And I'm sure this is going to be one heck of an addition to your collection, and I can't wait to hear from you, man. Beautiful Hakosuka, beautiful J Racing S2000, and one of its kind Tommy Mäkinen Lancer Evolution 6, and of course there are a lot more cars headed to you, I know. And guys, with that being said, we are going to wrap up this movie. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching us as always. And this video was special on Andy's one of its kind JDM sports cars headed to him to the United States of America. As always, thank you for watching. If you're looking for any special JDM sports car, as always, reach out to us. We'll hook you up with one, and I look forward to see you guys in the next videos to come as well. Cheers and bye.